Today I'm going to talk about how and why I save 100% of my monthly salary. Now I know this is going to sound a little clickbaity, but bear with me, alright, I have to play the YouTube game. There is some truth in this and I'll show you how and why I save 100% of my salary. Now, when talking about things like this, I think it can come across as braggy, but then again, it's the YouTube game. When you talk about money and how much you earn, you tend to get more views. And therefore, if I want to be a successful YouTuber, I have to play the same game and talk about how much I earn. Now, the long story short of why I can save 100% of my paycheck is because I have three main income sources. And therefore, my employment income, I do not touch entirely, and I'll save and invest it every month when I get it. Now, for those who have watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I run a small business with a few friends. I also have my satisfy.com as well as this YouTube channel, and I recently took a full-time job. Now, each and every one of my income source alone can actually sustain my entire monthly spending and still have some leftover to save. So technically, I'm not just saving one paycheck, I'm actually saving two income sources worth of money every month. And then some, because none of the income sources I actually use completely on a monthly basis. Now, my path might be a bit different from other people. I think people tend to have full-time jobs, then they have side hustles, and then they somehow grow their side hustle to a size where they now have double income, or they quit their full-time job and do their side hustle full-time. Mine is, I actually started a side hustle of tuition, and then when that grew, I had another side hustle, which is my online website. And then it grew as well, and then someone came and offered me a full-time job, which I took. And now I'm having like three income sources and working all three at the same time. Obviously, I made a video about that. You can go and check those out. Yeah, but I think it still works if you are someone who is currently employed in a full-time position, and then you're thinking of starting a side hustle to earn extra bucks. I would highly encourage you to do so, because if you want to earn more money, that's one of the ways that you can earn more money. And everything, I think, starts from baby steps. When I first started teaching tuition as a side job, I just wanted it to supplement my very pathetic income as a back then financial advisor. Yeah, and then it grew and grew and grew until it became my main thing for a while. And then I picked up a side hustle of starting a website. I just intended for my website to earn enough money to cover, let's say, my utility bills per month, and it ended up covering the mortgage and then more. Yeah, and now a full-time job. Okay, of course, a full-time job. Most people start with that. Yeah, so I think my journey is just a little bit opposite of what people will experience. But I think the principles are the same. Okay, as long as you earn more side income, okay, the more side income you earn, the more of your main income you can save. And eventually, your side income will become so much that you stop touching your main income, and then you can save 100% of it and then invest it completely. Now, speaking of side income, you can sign up for Weeboo through my referral link, and then once you get your account, you can then go and refer your friends and family for some side income. And these can be quite substantial. Just check out the fabulous rewards they're giving for people to refer friends and family to join Weeboo. So yeah, very, very generous referral promo now. Get it while it's hot. Refer your friends and family before someone like me does. And I thank Weeboo for making my one income source possible. Another reason why I can save so much is because I'm generally quite a frugal person, and I actually enjoy saving money. So your mileage may vary, because I think a lot of people actually enjoy the spending process. Now, I think my frugality actually comes from circumstances in the past, which I talked in another video before, where I only earn about $1,000 a month for 3+ years, and therefore I just couldn't spend a lot of money, and I had to remain frugal. And I think a lot of it is also self-programmed. I somehow managed to psycho myself into associating spending with pain and saving with pleasure. I think most people are the other way around. Yeah, and I think I have mostly avoided the hedonistic treadmill of spending more money when you make more money. To some extent. Obviously, I still spend on rather frivolous things from time to time. I even bought a brand new MacBook Air, the M2 version, and then I actually sold it away. I realized that I didn't like the new MacBook Air that much. Don't ask me why, or maybe ask me in the comments. I'll reply in the comments. Yeah, so I realized that I rather just have the cash in my pocket, and I actually made a little bit of profit from it. So the common advice is for people to live within their means. I think you can try to live below your means. You can clearly afford some things, but you can actually choose not to buy those things because they are unnecessary or really just not important to your life. Now, the final reason how I can save so aggressively is because of the why, and it's a very good time to segue into the reasons why I save so aggressively. Now, when you have a reason to do something, then you'll find the motivation and discipline to do that. And I think that you need to know why you're doing something in order to do it effectively. And the reason for me saving so much is because I want to retire early. Now, it's simple mathematics. When you earn a lot and then you spend very little, you not only have more for your retirement, you also need less of it because you're accustomed to spending little. And that's the number one reason why I am saving so much of my money. Now, it might sound a bit ironic because I mentioned that I enjoy my 3 jobs, but I don't think it's contradictory because in every job that I work in, it's not 100% perfect, and there is like maybe 20 to 30% of things that I don't like. And to me, retiring early means that I can actually cut out all the things I don't like and only focus on working on things that I like 100% or at least close to 100%. And having a sizable amount of retirement funds will allow me to do things that interest me, but get rid of all the other things that I do not like. For example, for tuition, I really only like to teach upper secondary and I like to teach additional mathematics, but that narrows my market to a very small segment of the overall student population. So therefore, I need to teach not only lower secondary math, I also need to teach elementary mathematics. And for the past few years, I actually had to teach other subjects like science and English, which over time I actually cut down. And that's possible because I have other income sources now. Okay, but there are still some students and subjects that I wish I can focus more on. And having the ability to retire early will allow me to teach things that I'm truly passionate about, which is upper secondary additional mathematics. And for content creation, while I enjoy personal finance content, I actually do like to talk about things like movies, politics, things that will not earn money and therefore I'm not doing it. Yeah, it'll be nice to kick back, relax, and then just talk about my favorite movie or TV show. Yeah, and try to earn money from it. And if it doesn't make money, it doesn't matter because, hey, retirement funds. When it comes to my day job, it is actually 100% perfect. The people are great, the culture is excellent, there's really nothing to complain about. And nothing I'm saying now has anything to do with the fact that I'm still on probation or that my boss might actually watch this video. Also, I've talked about this in my retiring early video. I feel that another reason why I'm saving so aggressively is because I am under no delusion that my earning power will keep increasing or even stay the same it has been for the past couple of years, because eventually I will grow older, I will have less energy, or things might not turn out well. Maybe I'll lose my job, or maybe my website doesn't do as well, my tuition business doesn't do as well. So yeah, I am saving for a rainy day, for the possibility where things are not as rosy as now. I think that's only prudent, and that's just my character. I'm someone who is very paranoid lah. And one of the last reasons I can think of why I'm saving so aggressively is because I think of money as a high score. Yeah, I think the more money I can put away, the more my net worth grows. I just like seeing the number grow, and it's become a sort of game for myself. Now, I've long come to see life as a game, and money is naturally the high score since it's one of the numbers that matter. Now, it's not the only thing, of course, there's a goal in my life, but since this is a personal finance channel, I'm just highlighting that money is my high score when it comes to the game of life. Sometimes I feel competitive, compare my friends, and then feel a bit happy that I won, compared to other people earning more than me, and then feel a bit either sad or more charged up to earn even more. But ultimately, of course, there are people who are so obscenely rich that there's no point even comparing, and I'm just happy trying to earn whatever amount I can earn and see that number go up. And yeah, that just makes me happy. So after saying so much about my income, I realized people will definitely ask, how much do you earn? So the last time people asked that question, I said if we reach 10 comments, and then I will review. And I think we reached 9, and therefore my income is